Listen to your preferred news feeds with Odiogo.com.
Tories reveal their plan for Britain's multicultural nightmare: more integration, not less. The Tory plan to solve the multicultural nightmare into which they and the Labour Party have plunged Britain is to have even more integration of third worlders into British society, not less. In an astonishing display of duplicity and two-faced cheek, because the Tories were, along with Labour, the original exponents of multicultural Britain who encouraged mass third-world immigration, Conservative spokesman Dominic Grieve has announced that multiculturalism has left a terrible legacy which has allowed extremists to flourish. Alongside, Tory leader David Cameron bowing and scraping in a Birmingham mosque. Speaking to a daily newspaper, Grieve said cultural despair has led long-term inhabitants and new arrivals to feel alienated and unsure of UK values. The answer, he said, was not to undo the decades of mass third-world immigration which is the root cause of the problem, but rather to try and integrate these outsiders even deeper into British society. He said, the idea behind multiculturalism is to create the melting pot. But the melting pot needs the ingredients of people's confidence in themselves as they come together. And if it isn't there, I think we've done ourselves huge damage. Later, Conservative leader David Cameron said he agreed that state multiculturalism had been the wrong approach. What he said was that state multiculturalism, the idea that is welcoming people into our country and keep them all in silos, and treat British Muslims as Muslims, rather than as British citizens, treat British Jews as Jews rather than as British citizens, that is wrong. I think trying to integrate more, trying to bring people together more, trying to build a strong British identity for the future, I think that's absolutely right. This ties in perfectly with Cameron's earlier assertion that not for the first time, I found myself thinking that it is mainstream Britain which needs to integrate more with the British Asian way of life, not the other way around. In other words, the Tory solution to the nightmare which they themselves helped to create, is to have even more third world culture forced down Britain's throat, even when all evidence shows that it has been an abject failure. Voters should be under no illusions. The Tories offer no solution at all, and are merely the Siamese twin of the Labour Party, both dedicated to the destruction of indigenous British culture in the name of political correctness. Only the BNP will put an end to this madness.